Nobody is showing you how to create AI influencers and AI content that look this realistic.
But I will, because today you'll learn how to create a blue chip AI video like this with unlimited viral potential in under 10 minutes. All you have to do is watch this. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made that clip and more, all just using AI and an iPhone. These videos go viral on Instagram and YouTube all the time. So today, I'm going to attempt to recreate a scene from one of my favorite movies in under 1 hour. I'm going to show you how to do it, how long it takes me, and how many AI credits I use so you know what it takes to make AI videos like these. But for this video, I knew I couldn't do it alone. So I flew my little brother out from across the country to help me for the next hour. He's not going to be happy when he finds out that his return flight is literally in 45 minutes.
Wait, what?
But what he doesn't know is that if we don't finish this in under 1 hour, he's actually going to be flying all the way back home tonight.
Wait, what?
So in this video, we're going to be reenacting the business card scene from American Psycho. Yours truly is going to be Patrick Bateman.
And yours truly is going to be literally everyone else.
Yes. And the goal here is we're going to post this video on one of my Instagram accounts, ReputeForge. It has 1.4 million followers. The goal is that we're going to get 500,000 views at the very minimum on this video. We'll see if we can do it. I think that we should make this about AI, kind of like a spoof on AI. What do you think?
Why don't we just do it about Instagram accounts? That's what your audience is into anyway.
It's not a bad idea, but like, how would that go? What do you mean?
Like, how's Paul Allen's Instagram account?
Ooh, yeah, that's fire. Okay, that's what we're gonna run with. So the clip that we're recreating today is from American Psycho. It's that infamous Paul Allen's card scene. Basically, we're going to be re-scripting that into a funny skit and using AI to fully visually recreate the scene. We're going to be using our own voices and our own facial expressions, but today we're going to be using Artless Kling 3.0 to regenerate this to visually match every scene in the movie. But for any of this to actually work, we needed to start with step 1, which is preparing the original scene. Before we ever start writing the script, we need to complete a couple of important steps that would literally derail this entire process if we don't. And that starts with modifying the original movie scene into the type of video that we want to create. See, movie scenes are built around tension, atmosphere, and slower pacing. That works in a movie because the audience is already invested in the story. But if we're trying to make something go viral on YouTube or Instagram, then this needs to be much faster. So before writing anything, we need to shorten the original scene. So I'm going to be removing pauses and cutting unnecessary clips. We're not destroying the structure of the original scene, we just want to make it short enough that we can make this a fast-paced social media video. Once the pacing feels right, separate the scene into individual shots that you want to recreate. Then I took a screenshot of the beginning of every shot, and these are going to be very useful later on. Step 2, we needed to rewrite the scenes as a parody video. Now that the scene is shortened and divided into shots, we can start writing the dialogue. For this part, we're going to be using the most natural and advanced form of intelligence that we were all born with. And no, it's not artificial. It's also completely free, your brain. In the scene from the original movie, they show each other business cards, but in our scene, we're going to be showing 3 Instagram pages. So the first thing we need to do is assign those accounts to 3 characters in the scene. The first Instagram page will belong to Patrick Bateman, the second Instagram page will belong to this character, and the final Instagram page belongs to Paul Allen, the character that almost gives Patrick Bateman a heart attack. Once the Instagram accounts are assigned, we can begin writing the dialogue. For the opening shot, I'm going to have Bateman introduce his account by saying, "New Instagram account." Then he's going to slide his phone across the table and ask, "What do you think?" Just like the original scene, the second character is going to examine that account and respond, "Wow, very nice, Bateman." But that's nothing. Look at this. This interaction is going to go back and forth, and we're going to try to keep it current like people showing Instagram accounts rather than business cards. And don't worry, if your brain doesn't work or you don't think you're funny, you can always ask Claude to do this for you. And in case you don't believe me that this process works, watch this bit where I also used Artlist to generate this scene.
Tutski. No, thank you.
I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to work with some of the personal brands that you work with.
Fuck personal brands. Your only responsibility is to make content using AI. Name of the game, use AI tools like this to make better content and move the money from people who watch your videos into your pocket.
Right, but shouldn't we be filming and Making stuff for the algorithm?
Nah. Number one rule of social media, nobody, and I don't care if you're Mark Zuckerberg or Mr. fucking Beast, nobody knows if a video is going to blow up, flop, get shadow banned, and who'll put it in. It's a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Yeah, fugazi.
So you post on Instagram.
Yeah.
How many times a week?
Maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week.
We got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. I myself post at least twice a day. Once in the morning after I go to the bathroom, and once after lunch. The personal brands are going to become extinct because AI content is getting so good that you can create this in less than 30 minutes. Just comment Wolf below and I'll send you the link.
And I'm actually going to be uploading this onto one of my own Instagram accounts to find out how viral this can actually go. I'll be reporting back with all the insights next month in a YouTube video on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed. But with that, let's get back to the video. Step 3. The next thing we needed to do was turn the script into an actual shot plan. That means we needed to connect every line to a specific shot, action, and facial expression. For each scene, we needed to note who was speaking, what they were doing, what they were looking at, and which screenshot will be used as the visual reference. That's why taking a screenshot was important in step 1. Now, for my scene, there are 3 characters, and I knew I could do this alone if I wanted to, but I thought it'd be better to have my little brother along for this. So I would be playing the main character, Patrick Bateman, and my little brother would be playing the other 2 characters in the scene. And that took us to step 4, which is recording the actual scenes. Now that our script is ready and we know every shot in our shot list, we can begin generating the video. But this workflow is very different from many of my previous videos. This time, we're not able to actually generate everything with only an AI video generator and a written prompt. This time, we're also going to need to act out the scene ourselves. And when I say act, don't worry, your performance doesn't need to look like it belongs in a Hollywood movie. Instead, this recording will be used as a reference for the character's movement, timing, facial expressions, and physical actions. Then the AI is going to handle the visual transformation later. For this workflow, we're going to be using Kling 3.0 motion control through Artlist. And if you don't already know Artlist, I've been using them for other features in my videos for years, like background music and sound effects. But recently, they launched every major AI video model so that you can create the best AI videos on their platform. So again, for this particular workflow, we're going to be using Kling 3.0 motion control, which is the best for this type of video, but they also have the brand new Seedance 2.5, VO 3.1, Nano Banana Pro, every major Gen AI model out there. So this is where my brother and I start recording ourselves, saying each line and performing the matching action from the original scene. For example, in the first shot, the character delivers the dialogue while taking a phone out of his pocket and sliding it across the table. So I actually needed to act that out and perform that. Again, in this video, all I was using was an iPhone, so you just want to frame yourself clearly and then record the dialogue while copying the movement from the original scene. You don't need an expensive cinema camera. You can record these entire performances with just an iPhone like I'm doing here. When you're recording, the most important thing is that the camera can clearly see your face, body movement, and hands. Those are the things that Kling needs for this to turn out the way we want, and I'm going to show you the output soon. But as an example, this is the performance that I recorded for our first shot. Been growing it for 3 months, all organic. 100,000 followers already. As you can see, the acting does not need to be perfect because it's not going to appear directly in the final video, but the timing and physical movements need to be clear enough for Kling to understand. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about is audio clarity. Now, we filmed ours with just a lav mic that we bought on Amazon for like 20 bucks, but if I'm honest, you don't really need one of these for a parody video, and you definitely don't need a crazy expensive mic like I usually use in my talking head videos. Great, so now that we've acted out all our references, we can move on to step 5, which is generating the shots with Artlist Kling motion control. And for this step, I'm actually gonna have my little brother do this because I wanna prove to you that anyone can do this. He's a total beginner. Have you ever used an AI video generation tool before?
No video generation, no.
Have you used any AI before?
Yeah, I have.
Which one?
Claude.
Okay, we approve of Claude. For this step, we are basically gonna come over to Artlist, and you're gonna go ahead and click on AI Toolkit. The first thing that we're gonna do is actually click on this. We're gonna go to Video, and then on the Model, and we're gonna come down to Kling Motion Control 3.0. Yeah, perfect. Use Model. This is the part where those screenshots we took earlier from the original movie is really going to help Kling bring this character to life. Now, to start making our viral parody, all we're going to do is drag down the screenshot of the first scene here, and then we're going to add the reference that we recorded from our smartphone here, and we're going to give it a small prompt. To be honest, I don't even think you really need to give it a prompt, but I just do to be safe. And then now we're just going to go ahead and click generate, and we're just going to do that for every shot that we created. But at some point, you might reach a scene like this, where we need additional shots to complete the scene. The character's hands are empty, but in our version, we need him holding a smartphone. So for this shot, we're actually going to select Kling 3.0 and upload the frame as our starting image. Then we're going to give Kling the prompt that you see on screen. And by the way, you can use Claude to help you write some of these prompts. You just want to basically open up Claude, upload the frame, and then clearly explain the action or items that you need. So in this case, we want our character on the left to reach into his pocket and then take out a smartphone and pass it toward the character sitting on the right. We're going to ask Claude to study the frame and write a detailed Kling 3.0 prompt that preserves the characters, the environment, the camera angle, the lighting, and the composition while adding this to the new action. Once Claude has generated the prompt, we're going to review it to make sure it's all right, and then we're going to paste it back into Kling 3.0 and generate the shot. And I'm showing you two different ways that you can use Kling inside of Artlist for the same workflow. We use motion control when we need a character to follow a recorded performance, and then we use Kling 3.0 when we need a specific shot, introduce a missing prop, or create an additional action that wasn't captured in the performance. So we had to do this for every scene that we needed for this video. And once we finished that, we could move on to the next step, which is downloading all the generated videos and bringing those clips inside of a video editor. Inside the editor, we would split, trim, and modify those to make sure that it flowed correctly. In my case, I'm using Adobe Premiere because that's what I'm familiar with, but you can also use CapCut or any other editing software. To make this parody as realistic as possible, I'm basically going to go through and trim these scenes to match the original timing as much as possible. And I knew we didn't have that much time, so I was rushing as much as I could. But if we were going to finish this on time, I knew we needed to get to the next step. Okay, so we only have about 2 minutes left for this challenge.
So were we able to create an entire reenactment of a movie scene using just AI animation?
He's kind of a natural. Maybe he'll take over for me. Okay, let's press play and find out.
New Instagram account. What do you think?
Wow, very nice.
Been growing it for 3 months. All organic. 100,000 followers already.
That's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
Nice.
That is super. How did a nitwit like you get so tasteful?
I can't believe that Parker prefers Van Patten's account over mine.
Let's see Paul Allen's account.
Look at that subtly designed profile picture. That perfect sales funnel in the bio. Oh my God. It even has a blue check mark.
Something wrong, Patrick?
So, what do you think?
I think we did it.
I think we did it too. I mean, that was crazy. I think we could make it better if we sat down for a little longer, but considering we have 32 seconds left, we probably need to get you on your flight. So I guess you can go grab your stuff. And again, that's basically all you have to do for this step. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm packing.
Why?
Because my flight leaves in 30 minutes.
He thinks he has to leave. And guys, joke's on him. He doesn't actually have a flight tonight. He just thinks he does, but he's going to be staying here for the next few days in Miami, enjoying some sun. So I'm going to go tell him so he doesn't actually leave for the airport.
All right, man, I'll see ya.
Wait, dude. You don't actually have to go.
Wait, what?
Your flight's in 3 days. I was just messing with you. We get to chill in Miami.
Let's go.
And there you have it, an entire viral realistic movie scene generated in less than 1 hour using Artlist Kling motion control. And like I said at the beginning, I'm actually going to be uploading this onto my own Instagram account and reporting back with all the insights to find out if this was able to go viral or not. And I'll make sure to drop the link in the description below so that you can go check it out once it's live. But now it's your turn. Look, there are endless opportunities to make content and make money on social media. Whether you're a personal brand, a business, or a faceless page, you can use this workflow to get more views. And in the spirit of making a movie scene, I want you guys to be honest movie critics below, rate our scene below and tell me what you thought of it. And with that, guys, I will see you on the other side.